Today, I want to spend a few moments talking about the benefits of coding your strategy. Okay, this weekend was awesome. I had a meeting with the client and his lovely wife. Shout out to my man, Alex and Jill. First of all, that was awesome that they actually do this together. They are serious about what they're doing, and I know they will be successful. All right, but anyway, I coded their strategy, and they're onto something. They're working with something that shows great potential, right? In fact, I told them, I said, hey, I'm going to be honest. I might have to use this myself, my friend. He said, no problem, go ahead. That actually makes me feel good that you have confidence in what we've put together. So salute to you. Alex, man, good things are coming. But anyway, when you code your strategy, you are able to produce backtest results in a matter of minutes, okay? They were explaining that they would spend days, they would spend weeks going back manually backtesting their strategy. Okay, first of all, kudos to them for putting in the work, for taking the time to do that manually. That is what sets apart a successful trader from the trader that continues to tread water. Okay, it is so time consuming. It takes commitment, it takes time, it takes patience. The average trader is unwilling to do that, all right? You must understand that. In order for you to be successful, you have to confirm that you actually have a system that produces an edge. Okay, trading is like losing weight. You can work out as much as you want, but if you aren't addressing your nutrition, if you aren't eating properly, you won't make any progress. Trading is the same way. You can trade as much as you want, you can practice as much as you want, but if the system that you use does not have an edge, you won't make any forward progress. You either tread water or you go backwards. And we can't afford to go backwards. We don't have time to waste, we don't have money to waste. By coding your strategy, you are taking the first step in an important process. Okay, we are actually confirming that we have something with potential, something that is worth investing our time in so that we don't waste years of our life chasing our tail, all right? Once you feel that you actually have something with potential, the next step is to apply your strategy live, okay? To compare the results of your live trading with your backtesting results, okay? To determine how accurate your model is, all right? So one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to pay attention and focus on our slippage, okay? Slippage is crucial at all times, but especially with automated trading, all right? It's very possible for you to have a strategy that appears profitable, okay, initially, but as soon as you incorporate some slippage into the model, it can go from profitable to being unprofitable, right? Then on top of that, we must incorporate our cost of doing business, our commissions, all right? Every time we place a trade, we have to pay for that trade. Are we incorporating that into our model? Okay, when you do those things, it will make it accurate, right? And then the final step is, how are our fills, okay? Depending on the method or depending on the entry and the exit that you choose to use in your strategy, that can determine, that can create an imbalance between the fills that are produced in your system, in your model, and the fills that you actually receive. Okay, the backtesting engines in the various platforms tend to assume optimal fills. Okay, they assume that whatever the level that is shown in the backtesting tool, in the backtesting model, is what you actually receive. Okay, the reality is we are retail traders. We don't have the same infrastructure as the large institutions with millions and millions of dollars, with staff dedicated to maintaining these systems. We don't have the access to the speed, all right? So even though these systems that we do have access to as retail traders, they're fast. You know, many of them can generate orders in a fraction of a second, but still, those fractions of a second add up, okay? And there are several links, there are several steps that must take place from the time that a price level is reached to the time that an order is placed and executed with your brokerage, okay? For my particular system, I use a company called Traders Post, okay? Alex and Jill, my clients, they're using Traders Post as well. All right, so now that they have the system, they're going to start fine-tuning, they're going to start documenting, they're going to conduct themselves as scientists, all right? They're going to make observations, they're going to journal, they're going to track what they are seeing, and that is going to give them the ability to improve their strategy, the ability to hone in, right? And then once they get it to where they want it, once they get it to a level that's comfortable for them, if they so choose, they can go and work on an entirely new system, all right? That's the power of automation. It frees up your time, okay? It still requires maintenance, it requires oversight, okay? So I'm so excited, and I want to share that with the masses that even if you decide that automated trading is not for you, you should still code your strategy to determine that you actually have something that's worthwhile, to give you a clear insight as to the viability of your strategy long term. all right? And then if you decide to still do your trades manually, that's fine, but you have to put in the work, okay? Whether you do it manually or whether you code it in PineScript, that's irrelevant. But take the time to study your craft, all right? Study your strategy. The benefits are tremendous. You will get to a point to where you ask yourself, why didn't I do this earlier? All right, so all I have for today. As usual, trust the process, be patient, and don't over leverage, and you will be successful. We'll see you next time.